The Valkyrie, the Viking, and the Blacksmith. Once upon a time, there was a peaceful Viking village which, thanks to the local blacksmith's talents, possessed the best collection of swords and armor in the entire kingdom.
We certainly won't be attacked with all this.
But one day, evil Elric appeared and stole all of their weapons.
From now on, the best weapons in the kingdom belong to me!
Oh no! Quickly, we must summon the Valkyrie. She can help us.
Don't worry, my friends. I'll deal with evil Elric. I need a team. Who's coming with me?
I am.
Me too. Great. You'd better watch out, Elric. The heroes team is coming for you.
Wow, a heroes team!
Lupin, what are you doing here?
Can I replace the Valkyrie? Can I? Being part of a heroes team, that is so amazing!
You know, Elric is a very powerful wizard. Well, okay.
Yes! Wow, check out my armor. Aw, your helmet is awesome.
Yeah, I like yours too.
Yeah, and wow, that's a really cool, apron. He sure doesn't look like much of a hero.
And yet he is. He's definitely part of the team.
Okay, let's go. The heroes team is on its way.
Yeah.
That is how the Valkyrie set off with her team in pursuit of Elric. They followed the Dark Wizard's tracks, which led them to the base of a volcano.
Look, suits of armor. Elric went this way. Whoa, ghostly suits of armor. This is a mission for the heroes team.
Booyah?
Stand back, my friend. We will take care of.
Lupin, don't you think the blacksmith could help you?
Don't worry. We can handle this. Hey.
Oh, yippee!
Thank you. Okay, guys, here we go. The heroes duo and the blacksmith.
After defeating the suits of armor, the heroes team decided to sneak into Elric's lair and take him by surprise.
The heroes duo!
And the blacksmith.
No, they actually burst right into the wizard's lair.
How dare you attack me in my own home!
Give yourself up, you wicked wizard, or you'll have to deal with the heroes duo.
And the blacksmith.
Thank you very much, Zero's Duo. I needed a few more swords for my awesome throne.
So awesome! Look, Elric and his throne are just too cool. I'm on your side now, Elric. Yeah!
You can't do that. We're the heroes duo.
And the blacksmith.
Valkyrie, do you seriously think you look like a heroine in that silly coat of armor? Try these bracelets.
Wow, for me? Oh no!
I've won!
No, I'm still here.
You, with your little apron and your tiny hammer? Nothing heroic about you. Clear off. Outside with you.
The Valkyrie was now a prisoner, guarded by evil Elric and the Viking. At the top of the volcano, the Valkyrie found herself in a very uncomfortable situation.
Once I have got rid of you, Valkyrie, no one can ever deny that I am the coolest of all.
Oh dear, Lupin. Normally this is not at all the way the story ends.
Oh, I sure was taken in by that Viking with his cool outfit and amazing helmet.
Be brave, Lupin. Perhaps it's not too late.
Hey,
You're right. At least I can trust the blacksmith.
What are you waiting for? Jump! Get that Valkyrie back! Fast!
Where did she go?
Thank you, Blacksmith. I'm really sorry. I thought you weren't a hero, but you deserve to be on the team a lot more than that Viking. Hey, that gives me an idea.
Oh.
Where is she? There! Oh, no, it's just the blacksmith. He's no worry to us.
No! What have you done? Without my magic staff, I'm just ridiculous.
Yeah, in fact, I think I'm gonna go back to the Valkyrie side.
And that is how the Valkyrie and her fellow team members defeated Elric. To stay safe, the villagers made themselves more weapons, and they were never attacked again. The end.
Make more weapons? That's just silly. Weapons don't actually protect you. You saw that yourself.
I just wanted swords to decorate my throne, not to fight with.
Hey, that gives me an idea.
The Valkyrie and the blacksmith carried all the weapons back to the village. Elric put his recycling and decorative talents to the villagers' service.
Wow! I think that this is my masterpiece.
As for the Valkyrie, whenever a new adventure came her way, she wouldn't move without the blacksmith at her side. The end. Well done, Lupin. Lupin, what are you doing?
I'm recycling this shield. I guess I need more practice.
Oh, Lupin. The Valkyrie and the Volcano. Once upon a time, there was a wise and well-organized Valkyrie who knew how to be happy with simple things. And thanks to her, life in her village was simple and peaceful.
Ah, life is simple and peaceful.
But one day, the terrifying volcano on the neighboring island woke up.
Help! The volcano's waking up! Oh no! Don't be afraid!
The Valkyrie mounted an expedition to save her village.
Vikings, my sword of ice will save us. I'll take care of that volcano to the longship.
A Viking longship expedition? Awesome!
Lupin, what are you doing here?
This story sounds amazing. Oh, please, narrator, can I be the Valkyrie?
Well, okay, but you have to fulfill your mission.
Thank you! Awesome. Huh?
We've packed our things, Captain.
Cool. I'll get mine, and then I'll be ready to go.
The crew stood on board, ready to sail, waiting for the Valkyrie. Lupin? What is all that?
My stuff. Look. A sword of ice, a parasol in case of too much sun, a violin to play music, books to read, a ball and other games to play with, and my cuddly toy, because I love him.
Do you really think you'll need all that?
You never know.
Huh? Oh.
Let's go show that volcano who the real hard shot is.
The Valkyrie's longship shot over the sea towards the volcano like an arrow.
Ha-ha!
The heavy longship sailed slowly towards the island with the volcano. The Valkyrie was an experienced sailor, and the North Seas held no secrets for her.
Say, Mr. Narrator, when do we get there?
Oh, you're bored, are you? With all the books and games you brought onto the ship?
I don't feel like that now. I'm just impatient to get to the volcano.
Maybe you should have traveled lighter.
Huh? Well, no, you never know.
The longship now approached the famous iceberg labyrinth. These icebergs were very dangerous.
Ah.
These were very, very big icebergs.
They're right fast!
Thanks to the buoyant longship's light weight, the Vikings easily avoided any obstacles. No, in fact, they headed straight for the iceberg.
Starboard, Vikings!
done, Lupin. That was close.
Phew.
The longship held its course and headed towards the volcano.
Hey, wait! This big ice cube would be super useful when facing a volcano. Forward, roll!
Lupin, are you sure?
Of course.
When the Valkyrie and her crew reached the volcano island, they found the inhabitants worried and helpless.
Don't worry. We'll take care of this nasty volcano. Vikings, let's go!
They began their climb to the top of the angry volcano, but the slope was steep and the heat suffocating.
Chin up, friends. We're almost there. Heave-ho! Ouch! It's too heavy!
Oh dear. Is everything okay? The volcano was about to erupt. The Valkyrie had to act fast.
No, we'll never get back up there in time. Hurry! We must evacuate the island! On board, everyone! Wait! Is that all you're taking with you?
This little bundle's quite enough. We only took what's necessary.
Huh? Necessary? Yes, of course. With all this stuff, I almost forgot. This!
Once again, the Valkyrie began climbing up the volcano, now armed only with her courage and ice sword. The volcano was simmering with wrath. The Valkyrie, though suffering from the heat, was about to achieve her mission.
I just hope it's not too late.
Be brave, Lupin. You're almost there.
That'll cool off your nasty temper. Take that! Awesome! Yippee! I did it!
Well done, Lupin. You succeeded.
Well, yeah. To climb a volcano, it's best to stay light.
The Valkyrie calmed the volcano's wrath. Now she could return to her own island and enjoy peace and quiet once again. The end.
We can go back home now. The volcano will remain dormant for centuries.
After this adventure, the Valkyrie and her Viking crew could go home at last with light hearts and a light boat. The end. Well done, Lupin. It looks like all these objects will be useful after all.
There'll be more of use to them than to me. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm keeping this one. It's my favorite cuddly toy.
The Gatherer and the Sheepishi Co. Once upon a time, there was a village in the heart of the jungle whose inhabitants had caught an extremely rare illness. They itched so badly, they couldn't do anything but scratch themselves. Luckily, the villager Stealthy Gatherer came back with a rare flower, the only one in the world that could cure all illness.
The Sheepishi Co.
He's stealing the flower.
However can we find that cursed Sheepishi Co? He changes shape and form all the time.
Let me take care of this. I'll set a trap and get the flower back.
Mr. Narrator,
Lupin, but what are you doing here?
I have loads of ideas for traps. Oh, please let me be the hero.
Well, okay, but be as stealthy as you can.
This is so cool. I know. I'm I'm going after some carnivorous plant.
Watch out, Lupin. The Sheepishi Co may have changed again, and he could be listening. Determined to catch the Sheepishi Co, the gatherer set up his trap as secretly as possible. Whatever he did, he had to avoid telling anyone about his plan to prevent Sheepishi Co from hearing about it. Hey, what are you doing?
It's a trap for the Sheepishi Co. Look, as soon as he walks past, bam! Carnivorous plant grabs him. Clever, huh?
Very clever. You ought to put red berries, too. Sheepishi Co loves them.
Oh, yeah! Great idea! Huh? Shh! That must be him now.
Red berries! I love them! Wow!
Got you now, Sheepishi Co, so give me back the flower! Please.
Me? Sheepishi Co? Are you kidding?
But you love red berries, like Sheepishi Co.
Yeah, I love red berries, but Sheepishi Co likes cashew apples.
Oh no! I've just been tricked by Sheepishi Co! But thanks to you, I have another idea for a trap.
You do? What's the plan?
Lupin?
Shh! The jungle has ears.
Now, carefully and discreetly, the gatherer prepared his new trap, intending to use the Sheepishi Co's favorite fruit, a cashew apple, as bait.
There we go. That's a good, nothing. Watch out, Great Chief! You're right under my trap!
Ah, very clever. But say, that cashew apple is too far over on the right.
Oh, no. Are you sure? What about here?
Perfect.
Hey! Again? Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I shouldn't have said anything. Because of me, the flower won't be found, and those poor villagers will be scratching themselves for the rest of their lives. Oh? Hey, thanks! Say, you haven't seen a monkey with bright green eyes, have you? Bright green eyes. Why, of course. I know what to do.
The gatherer, who was very nervous about being tricked by the Sheepishi Co again, prepared his new trap in silence. This time, his plan was to... Lupin, can you explain your plan?
Shh.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Ah, ready to catch Sheepishi Co? Good luck.
There.
Hey, what's this? Is it a trap?
Well, I can't really say. Oh, it's a surprise.
Oh, I love surprises. Who's it for?
Lupin, don't say anything.
Sheepishi Co.
Aw.
Look. Oh! The dwarf pushes the green ball. Ping, pong, and plop. It lands on the wheel, which turns because of the birds. Then tuck and zzz. It hits the toe. Chuck and
Ha! It doesn't work at all. Your trap is the worst.
ha ha! I got you. I recognized your green eyes.
Well done, Lupin. I didn't expect that at all. Thanks to his clever and, very, very surprising trap, the gatherer could retrieve the flower at last and heal the entire village. The end.
Come on, please hand over the flower.
Huh? But I've already replanted it. I needed it to heal all the sick trees in the forest.
So that's why you stole it.
Stole it? You're the one who stole it. And worse, you took the whole flower when just one petal would have been enough.
Oh, right. But tell me.
The gatherer suggested that Sheepishi Co, the jungle doctor, could become the village doctor too.
Thanks to him, no one ever got sick in the jungle again. The end.
I'm healed!
Well done, Lupin. The Sheepishi Co is truly an excellent doctor.
Say, you don't happen to know a story about changing shape? It looks like fun.
It looks like fun.
Ah!